okay, here we go. So I sit with the man, the myth, the legend.
Brandon Weinstein. I thought he was going to tee me up.
He was waiting for that.
He was building. I was waiting.
There it is. Well, if you've never met Brandon, you can't start off any conversation without talking about sports first.
It's a big part. The competitiveness, they run deep.
Yeah, so he happens to be a huge Suns fan and was at the Suns finals games last night.
Game 4.
Game 4, yeah. And so he was sending me photos and texts of what I wasn't at. Yeah. This is a great place to be. But Brandon, God, how long have we known each other?
We've known each other probably 13 years.
Yeah.
14 years almost.
Yeah. So a long time ago, I tried to get this guy to get into real estate with me, and he gave me the stiff arm and decided he didn't want to do that.
Something like that.
We had a couple go-arounds, but we finally ended up in business.
We did?
Yeah. So what was kind of your journey before real estate?
Yeah, absolutely. So, like you said, we tried to connect. I think it was about 9 years ago. Just at the point in my life, that I felt that I maybe was ready. I didn't feel that it was kind of the right time, right place for me. I did property management for a couple years.
That's right.
Which kind of left a bad taste in my mouth.
That's a hard gig.
Managing your own properties is fine, but managing somebody else's isn't really the business. And then I went into retail sales management, and I was at T-Mobile as a retail sales manager for about 7 years.
That's right.
I ran several high-producing stores and teams, and that kind of led me to kind of full circle back to real estate.
So what drove you from that? I mean, you had a successful career and you ran some very successful sales teams to starting all over with a brand new industry, ground one, and try that.
Yeah. COVID.
Yeah.
The T-Mobile purchased Sprint in an acquisition, and there ended up having to be that as part of that contract, they needed to absolve certain locations, and the location that I was managing at the time was part of that. 95 nationwide.
Yep. And
so they ended up closing my store down, and so I kind of wanted to decide kind of what I wanted to do, and I'd always had a passion for sales, loved what I did, and loved helping people, and brought me back to real estate.
There you go. So what's been the best part of your real estate career so far?
The best part of my real estate career so far has definitely been being part of something bigger than just myself. It's easy to jump into real estate, and anybody can say I'm going to do it, but to actually do it is another story. And being part of something bigger than myself, meaning the team that we have here at Stratton, that was a really big thing that drew me here. I could have gone anywhere. And I chose Stratton for a reason. And it was just the team environment, the culture, the way that you guys, that we do things. It was very attractive to me. It was on the other end of that, being in retail sales management and coaching and nurturing and training people and being accountable and, tracking metrics and running P&Ls and all these things. So being on the receiving end, I was receptive to that coaching because I had preached that for so long. And it was just a role reversal. Yep. And I knew that I needed that to really accelerate myself, my business. And, just like I said, just being coachable and learning from those, who have done it. And it really didn't matter what I did before or how successful or unsuccessful I was. It was irrelevant. I was at a new journey and a new path. And I wanted to make sure that I did it the right way. And I felt the only way to do that was just being open to and receptive to what everybody else, had to teach.
Yeah, I mean, if I was just sitting here thinking as you were telling me that, I think we didn't have a Rookie of the Year the year that you joined, but if we had, you would have been it.
Appreciate it.
And now you're one of the top producers.
Yep.
In the top producer club on the team. So if you had to go back to the rookie, start all over again, what would you do differently?
What would I do differently? More lead gen.
Right there, baby. Best That's the
More
answer.
lead gen.
Interview over. You got it. Took me 20 minutes to get him to say it. Yeah, baby. No, yeah, no. Like, and it's just kind of cool watching. You in the last 2 years. I mean, what was your closed volume last year?
Like 12.2 million.
12.2 million. Your second year in real estate.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
Thank you.
That's incredible. So, what do you attribute that growth to? That speed? I mean, to go from brand new in the industry, having no real estate experience, to being one of the top producers and closing 12+ million.
Being open, just being open to opportunities, being available, being present where your feet at, realizing that the grass isn't always green on the other side. The grass is green where you water it.
Yeah.
And if you're constantly, fine tuning your craft, you're constantly, role playing, and you're learning from the systems and models you're following, you're doing coachings, you're doing all these things that are helping ultimately fine tune your craft. That's just what's going to help you be a better person and be able to help you execute better at what you're doing.
Yep, love it. What are your hobbies? What do you love to do outside of real estate?
Outside of real estate, well, I'm married. I got 3 kids, so they take
twins.
They take up a lot of my time. Love sports, like you said. That's probably what I spend my biggest time. Love NBA, love NFL, love traveling.
Yeah.
And
favorite place that you've gone?
Favorite place that I've gone is Alaska.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just in Vancouver.
Yeah.
In BC. I could definitely see that.
It's gorgeous.
Incredible.
I'm an Aquarius, so I love the water, all the fishing and just all the outdoor activities. It's gorgeous up there. I could definitely see myself, spending some significant time, down the road as a second home. It's a beautiful place. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Well, I think that kind of wraps it up for us. And for those of you that know Brandon, know that he's a diehard Chiefs fan, and so we have that in common.
Go Cowboys.
Love being in business.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.